tell me what it's gonna be. I got it swinging like I'm Muhammad Ali. Finger the ring, I guarantee we gon' see. You can call me the stun man, I get it jumping. Not what you want, man, I'm fucking OT. You can call me the stun man, strawberry blunt man. If you get it crunk, then you gon' have to show me. Yeah. How I get 'em, start from the beginning. Something's different, cause before I wasn't winning. Now I gotta try to tuck my grin.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's happening? Good afternoon. It's your boy Big R. Welcome to Big R Sports, man. I'm here. I'm live. We got another live stream today. This live stream in particular is about the NBA trade deadline, biggest winners and losers. We're going to get into deep discussions about the trade deadlines, who came out on top, who stayed at the bottom, who put themselves at the bottom. You know, we're going to get deep into it. What's good, everybody? Nothing cracking, man. Another afternoon in St. Louis, cold as hell. Y'all know what it is, what it do. But yeah, we're going to talk about the Lakers trade deadline situation, KD going to the Suns, the teams who should have did something who didn't, the teams who made small deals but probably will have big results like the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? I really think they made a small move, but a good move. And we'll definitely get into that later as well. What's up, everybody? What's cracking, man? What up? Keep it pushing, man. What's cracking with it, bro? Spiritual Youngin, what's good? St. Louis in the building, man. Stand up always. You hear me? What's good? What's up, cool? Say LeBron James Kane. LA. I heard that. What up, LA? What's cracking, man? Sean Brewer, what's up, bro? He said, y'all know Mo Bamba suspended for 5 games for that Austin Rivers fight. Nah, I didn't know that. I thought he was suspended 1 game. Oh, man. 5 games? Oh, yeah, I'm glad you said that, Sean. I ain't know that. That's good shit right there. What's happening, though, man? What up, Chris Sims? What's good with it, Pimpin'? Adam Michael Hurd in the building. What up, One Cool P? How you doing this afternoon? Slick 340 in the building. Was cracking. Nicholas Brown in the building. Was good. He said, did you see that Fast 10 trailer? I did, Slick 340. That motherfucker was fire. It had that Biggie, that Bone and Biggie track. Let's ride. Hey, yeah. They know how to make trailers. I just hope the movie's good. But it seemed like the movie was put into a good spot where it's just not all over the place like the last few being. They made it more in sync with the story. You know what I'm saying? Because they from the trailer I seen Slick 340, bro. It seemed real good. Because I like Jason Momoa character in there. Seemed like he was hurt during one of the first few movies, and they incorporated that into the last movie. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it makes sense, bro, because a few of their movies don't make no sense at all. What up, HM3? What's good with it, man? He said, at least we got Wendy Gabriel. Shut up, Lakers fan for life, man. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're going to talk about these trades. I'm going to give y'all my little scenario first, my little soliloquy first, man. The biggest winner, in my opinion, had to be the Phoenix Suns. Definitely. Traded for Kevin Durant and TJ Warren. They gave up Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, who ain't played in a while. Somebody named Pablo Valette, 4 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. The Bucks got Jay Crowder, and the Pacers received George Hill, Serge Ibaka, who got bought out, and Jordan Noir. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite trade because I think that instantly makes them title contenders no matter what seed they finish in. As long as they healthy and they playing right going into the playoffs, they're going to be a very dangerous team. I know people was saying about their bench. Do they got a bench, a big enough bench? I think they rotation in the playoff time when they cut it down to 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that could be a really strong team. You know, they can hit you in different ways, come at you in different ways. Man, and if they play a little defense, they could really get cracking. What up, Myra? What's cracking? He said everybody hating on LeBron because AD unhappy. I mean, it looks different, Myra. And I'll just keep it at that. Some people, it's cool for LeBron to be upset or mad that they losing, that Westbrook was still on the team. I think he was unhappy, Spurgeon Youngin. Because I tell people the same thing that affects no, let me take that back. The same Russell Westbrook effect on the team happens to Anthony Davis as well. It just, people don't give him the benefit of the doubt. It's 2K with some of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? They just want to press a button and expect him to do what he wants them to do. You know what I'm saying? So he's human. He's allowed to be to react to the losing and to having a cancer on your team, just like everybody else is. So all them times we seen Brian looking at Russ like you a fucking idiot, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on the team felt that way. Nobody wanted that nigga on the team. So I'm just like, you know what? Niggas need to take a chill pill, get out their fucking feelings, bro, and try to understand people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not all about you. Sometimes you got to take yourself out of it and look at people and what they're going through and be more understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I think AD just want to win. Big facts, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing, Myron, I ain't heard about, nobody said nothing about, it's like, hold on, when Westbrook was on the team, he was smiling while we was losing, they was killing him for it. So when he's upset that we losing and we can't even get a win against OKC or any other of these bum-ass teams, don't y'all expect for him to be mad? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. What up, Derrick Henry? What's cracking, bro? He said winning will solve all. That's facts, one cool piece. She said winning will solve a lot, and Russ gone things will get better. Yeah, we saw that from the game yesterday, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we just didn't win. And some niggas like to stay in like a rut because, that's who niggas is. He said, no, what up, Slick? What up, LA? He said, no lie though, Art. I wish AD just gave Brian 10 minutes of support when he broke it and then go back to being upset. That's facts. I agree with you, Slick 340. I said the same thing. It's not like I'm evolving him of the situation. You know what I'm saying? None of these niggas pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? I take things into account as a human, as I'm looking at another human, another basketball player, so on and so forth. I don't get emotional like that about these niggas that they all like, God, they some bitches. Not this other stupid shit. I'm not that guy. Y'all know me. Y'all know where I'm from, how long I've been doing this. Y'all know I don't get down like that. When have y'all ever seen me get out of character about any player? You know what I'm saying? Talking shit or calling them all out their name, being super disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I love basketball. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take shots at the game of basketball like that. You know what I'm saying? I know people work hard their whole life to make it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be realistic. Facts, Eastside. You know, big facts, Eastside. It's called being realistic, man. These niggas don't pay our bills, man. Why niggas so upset? You know what I'm saying? My job on this YouTube stream shit is just to be as objective as I can. You know what I'm saying? Keep things in perspective the best way I can. Don't get too high, don't get too low. And just like Brian taught us all, nigga, keep the main thing the main thing. For sure. But I'm going to get into my biggest losers real quick because I gave y'all the Suns as my biggest winners because they got Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that Memphis was probably be my second biggest winner because they just got Luke Kennard, right? But if you look at Memphis' team, that's all they really needed. And I ain't lying. They didn't really need to make no big splash. If you really think about the Memphis Grizzlies, all they really needed was a consistent shooter, somebody who was more consistent than the Baines of the world. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who come in, definitely knock down threes. He's tall enough to play a little defense. You ain't got to worry about him on that side of the court. Maybe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I do like that move because sometimes you just need a little move, you know what I'm saying? A little piece. Shout out, man. I got 50 people watching. I need 50 likes, man. Get them likes up, guys. Now, as far as my biggest losers, it's the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? They got Mike Muscala for what reason? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's funny to me that y'all ass gonna make a deal, and the deal you gonna make is for Mike Muscala. You know, so I don't think they made their team better at all. Even though they didn't have to give up nothing for him, it was like a why move. Why would you even make that move? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, they my biggest losers is the Boston Celtics. Second runner-up, you know what I'm saying, is definitely the Bulls because they was highly inactive and don't seem like they want to make any changes. You know what I'm saying? I got a few Bulls fans, you know what I'm saying, over here. And I was just wondering, man, it's just like y'all is stuck in limbo. Y'all got good people on names, but just as far as production on the court, very inconsistent. And just never got nothing done, man, for real. You know how we talk about how Brooklyn, when they formed with Harden, Kyrie, and Katie and all that stuff, that was failures, looked at as a failure. When Chicago rebuilt their team with Vucevic, DeRozan, Levine, they had a squad, you know what I'm saying? But I guess it wasn't looked at like a super team or how people look at super teams now. You know what I'm saying? But that was a nicely put together team, and they didn't really do shit. And now they talking about blowing it up already. So let me know in the chat, y'all think that should be looked at as a failures too, because that's why I put Chicago as my biggest loser. You know, they got assets, they got pieces to make deals, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're gonna wait for the offseason, try to work it out again with the same kind of core. You know, because they paying Caruso a lot of money. They paying DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic. They paying these niggas a lot of money. And they didn't get off nan one of them. You know? So it's hard for me to say what they doing. Because I don't know what the hell they doing. Yeah. What else I didn't like? What other deal was trash? Because, you know, some of these deals, they did it for cash considerations, trying to get their cap right for the off season. So I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. That's why we got that's kind of why we got the deals we got. I would probably rank the Lakers, all the Lakers deals, probably third in my biggest winners of the trade deadline. Because the Clippers, they going second on my worst. Because they got Eric Gordon, 3 future second round picks, and they gave up John Wall. And that was in that Grizzlies deal where the Grizzlies got Luke Kennard just as a put in. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even supposed to be in that deal. They was just an add in and got Luke Kennard, a good shooter, good perimeter player. What's up, Tanya? How you doing? You know? Come on, Derrick Henry. Come on, y'all. Get y'all. Hey, man, stop. Go hit that like button. How about that? How about y'all hit that like button as many times as y'all want to come here and argue, nigga? What up, guy? First, he said Houston got Wall back after he talked all that shit about big facts. Big facts, GF, bro. I was like, man, for real. He say, LA, y'all getting Russ. Y'all not going nowhere. Yep, LA. Y'all lucky that wasn't made before the trade deadline. I would have definitely made the Clippers #1 worst decisions ever. If y'all would have signed Russ. What up, Keyshawn Fisher? What's good with it? What up, Jermaine West? He said, "This crazy." Then the Rockets just you got rid of John Wall just to trade him to get him back. Yep, the Nets did the same thing with Spencer Dinwiddie. That's why I thought he was gonna be sent somewhere like Toronto. You know, Toronto failed in this too because they had they name all over the trade scenarios. You know, like they was gonna blow it up, and they stand at pat too. I think they need a restructure of their team. I don't think they need a rebuild. I just think they got too many of the same players up in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? They need to restructure and refit their lineup just like the Lakers did. You know, with better size fitting pieces. He said, okay, keep laughing. If we get Russ to go to the finals, we're going to be the last. Hey, now you sound like a Laker fan about a year and a half ago. So, hey, LA, don't fall into the trap, my nigga. Don't do it. Say no. Just say no. You heard me? Yeah, what we going to do? Oh, man. Yeah, that's all I got for my biggest winners and my biggest losers, man. You know, biggest winners got to be the Suns, followed by the Lakers and the Grizzlies. And then my biggest losers is the Bulls. Let me see, the Bulls, the Clippers, the Celtics, forgetting Mike Muscala. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, what up, Blue Boat? He said, I hope Russ ball wherever we go. That is facts. I will say that, Blue Boat, you know what I'm saying? No matter where he go, I hope he do ball out. But he said, who everybody post-trade NBA Finals predictions? It gotta be. I'm gonna keep Boston on the Eastern Conference, and then I'm going to say I don't think Dallas is going to do it. Dallas is probably going to be the same kind of team. They'll probably be a little better. I don't see the Lakers making it. I don't see the Grizzlies making it. I might have to go with the Suns, and I hate to go with the Suns because I really, really want to see how they play before I make this decision. But Blue Ball, since you put me to the fire, I'm going to say the Suns and the Celtics in the finals this year. And I think Boston going to win it. KD going to make it all the way there and lose. Yeah, I'm just sticking. What's up, Sturdy? I'm just sticking with my first pick. You know, so I picked my first was the Celtics and the Lakers, actually, in the beginning of the year. You know, I always pick the Lakers in the beginning of the year. But, hey, now with more than half the season over with, I do like Memphis in the West. I do like Denver in the West. But they got to prove it to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like Phoenix now, you know. I seen Phoenix make it to a finals without KD. So I'm thinking if they can go back with a little more firepower. But the lessons learned from the Celtics is going to put them over the top against the Phoenix Suns. So, and they got a good team to match up against them. What up, Phillip? What's cracking, man? What up, Reasons? He say Mike was scholar. We see that deal off the back of the Lakers. He was shooting like, yeah, he did. He said he had that one good game. It was like, up, trade him. I know what seed we are. Okay, Derek Henry, your guy is unemployed. And you're going to make me talk really bad about him because I really could take an angle that I swear to God you won't like. Because with all this speculation and all this other BS, I ain't heard one team say they finna sign him. So chill, son. You know, you ex-Laker fans, you ex-Laker Bron fan, you an ex-Bron fan. Don't run over there to the unemployed line because Russ ain't got no job. What up, reasonably saying? What's cracking? He said, whatever team side Westbrook, good luck. You gonna need it, big facts. He said, Russ 500. I'm just saying, bro. I said a couple streams ago, I was like, man, are y'all sure that Russ is even going to, you know what I'm saying, play basketball again? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, this is worse than the Carmelo Anthony situation. Carmelo just played his way out because he didn't want to go to the bench, right? Russell went to the bench, but didn't change his attitude. When Melo came back, you know what I'm saying, he changed his attitude and went to the bench and gave them production to the point where it wasn't a detriment to Portland. Russ gave us production, but his production altogether was a detriment, and his attitude was a cancer. Ooh, hey, yep. He said, and that's facts, Philip. See, we don't even know. It's like what I think it is. Russ remember the Lakers were considering buying out Russ, and Russ was like, "Well, I I want all my money. I'm not gonna take a pay cut to be bought out." You know what I'm saying? Because say when they traded him, and Utah already had plans to buy him out, and he accepted it, he'd be like, "Oh, okay, then go ahead, buy me out, so I can hurry up and go sign with another team." Right? Right. You know what I'm saying? So the reason that they still got him so long is probably because they're negotiating a buyout. And if he's stubborn enough, you know what I'm saying, he would just sit at home. You know what I'm saying? Or he's waiting for an offer from another team on the low through his agent. So where he could be like, all right, I'm finna go make $10 million from this team. I will give y'all that discount on the back end and buy me out. I'll take a $10 million pay cut. Buy me out then. So yeah, that's a good point, Philip. Because when he get cut, we gonna have to really look and see if somebody signed that dude. Because if don't nobody sign him, we might see the last game Russell Westbrook that played in. You keep saying that, Derrick Henry, bro, but why haven't they signed him yet then? Why haven't Utah cut him yet then? You know? So, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I actually hope dude get somewhere and be more productive and change his attitude and change his ways and don't be a cancer on another team and do his thing and end his career the right way. You know what I'm saying? Just like Melo did. I think Melo got a chance to come back in the league and just finish on his own terms. You know, I said I would want that for any player, including Russ. So I hope he do go somewhere and succeed because hey, this basketball, like I said earlier, these niggas don't pay my bills. I'm not that invested into it where it makes me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. What up, Hitman? What's cracking? What up, Jermaine West? What's good with it? Yeah, he trolling. So trolling ass up, nigga. He said LA fucked his whole image up. No, actually it didn't. LA put a spotlight on that nigga image guy first. You gotta think about it, bro. Think about the triple double thing guy first. When Russell came here, great. He was considered a great player who had a lot of turnovers, who ain't never won, and his triple doubles never equated to winning. You know what I'm saying? It'll win him some games. It'll get him a 6 seed. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of team division going on within them triple doubles. Because I remember watching him in OKC where they had to let him get rebounds. The same shit he tried to pull in LA in the offseason or in training camp with Frank Vogel. I get the rebound. I bring the ball up, period, nigga. That's what he told Frank Vogel. You know what I'm saying? So same thing in OKC, bro. They had to make sacrifices just to make sure he got his numbers. As good as they might have been, as much as y'all like him, made a fan of, you know what I'm saying? Them same kind of sacrifices went on all throughout his career. Once he sacrificed him getting his numbers and him just wanting to be a triple double threat and do everything and by himself, then hey, he gonna be right out the league. But if he changes attitude, changes play style a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Be more of a team player, then he can probably prolong his career like Derrick Rose did. But we'll see. What up, Sturdy? You on mute, bro?
Yeah, just give me like 2 minutes. I'm around traffic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, hey, and I'm just telling it like it is. And I see Russ fans mad, but everybody else who don't have a dog in this fight understand what I'm saying. You know, it ain't that big deal to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's also not a big deal to be like which dude the best. You know, have fun wherever you go. I ain't got nothing personal against Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? I don't make it my business to talk stuff about Russell Westbrook every chance I get. I really don't. Not that guy. You know. So one thing these YouTube streets taught me, bro, is that you always gonna be what other niggas try to make you out to be. So y'all niggas need to chill. What up? What up, Nico? What up, Eastside?
What's
What's
up,
up?
man?
What's up? All right.
Chill,
How you
man.
doing, brother?
Another day on the grind, man.
That's what's
I
up,
was
man.
gonna do I was gonna do my trivia show today, but I didn't feel like getting up and getting all them damn questions together. I might
It's
have
one of
to,
those days, eh?
I might have to change the date. I might have to make it for what's today? Friday? I might have to make it for
Yeah, I'm still Floyd, man. I'm still Floyd.
undefeated. I heard. Did you hear me? Did you hear me the other day when I was talking to you? I was like, you gotta come to fill your title, bro. You can't be one and done.
Oh no, I was busy as hell that day. No, okay.
He gave Ralph one. Gave Ralph one.
Ralph 1-1. You know what I'm saying? So we have I don't know if the championship is vacated. Who won the last one?
Dolph won the last one.
Dolph is the current champion. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. King Dolph. So we got to get the two champions, the two past champions.
Oh no, Dolph is the interim champion. Nigga.
Interim.
Yeah, there's an undisputed. There's an interim. I ain't lose my shit.
I was like, that's why I said that. I was like, I don't know if I had like vacate the title on the thing or what's going on.
Yeah, you got to make another one and clear this up. Call it a winners one, I guess. But it's only 3 winners, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do that, Art. Like do another one with nobody. Like, and then we have a tribute for the champions.
Yep. Yep, that would be fire. You, Ralphie, Dolph, and then have one more. Well, you know what? That sounds like a plan. I appreciate that, y'all. What up, David C? What's cracking, man?
All right, but now let me get on you with this Westbrook thing.
Yes, sir.
Now, I can't say his triple doubles didn't amount to wins when he got over 70% win percentage getting triple double.
Mhm.
I can't say OKC made sacrifices for him getting a triple double when he did it 4 seasons.
Mhm.
He did it 4 seasons, and one of those seasons he did it on a completely different team with the Washington Wizards. So I'm just saying, bro, like we can't take that away from Westbrook.
Okay.
That man got the most triple doubles in NBA history, bro. We can't do that.
I'm not trying to take his triple doubles away. I actually agree with you, Sturdy. I gave him credit for like the wins that he got in the regular season, right? But can you tell me that style of play is championship worthy?
I'll tell you a better one, Art. And I can't say that style of play not a championship winning thing because, to be honest with you, how many times Westbrook was on a team that you expected that team to win the championship?
Well, it's not about mine.
Was it 2012?
Expectations, but listen though, it's not about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm saying in general.
Because
no, I'm saying in general, Art. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you talking about winning,
I'm sorry, Sturdy. Go ahead.
we talking about winning a championship. I'm saying we talking about winning a championship. That means there had to be a year where you expected a team that he was on to win. I didn't have them winning against the Heat. Did you? I know Vegas did, but did you?
Well, it's not like I was trying to say. It's not really about what I have or you have. Them expectations. When I'm talking about his style of play, I want to talk about his expectations. So his expectations should be what 15, 16 years into the league to be like, okay, my style of play, as far as to being a triple double king, being selfish a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in that journey of being a triple double king. Because what I mean by that is I've seen him fight for rebounds. I've seen people box out other people and don't with the ball right in front of them just bouncing. But they won't even grab it because they want Russ to hurry up and come get it. So he's in search of his triple doubles. Who triple doubles do you think was more natural, Sturdy? His or Magic Johnson?
One thing, you remember one time they were facing the Warriors and Westbrook was looking for his triple double. He was passing it so someone can make a bucket so he can get a triple double, and he passed it to someone, and the guy was wide open, but he didn't shoot, and he passed it back, and Westbrook was mad, and then they showed the Warriors bench. They were laughing because they knew Westbrook was looking for that triple double. It was Kevin Durant and Steph Curry were laughing because they knew.
He was
Uh,
searching.
yeah.
Yeah, he was searching, and that's that's what I'm talking about. Start. I'm talking about stuff like that. That's the sentiment that I'm talking about. I'm trying not to say that he was just, you know what I'm saying, all bad. You know, I promise you I'm not. But as much as y'all want to hold me for having certain critiques about players, you can't tell me I'm wrong in this critique about Westbrook when I'm saying that how he was a detriment to his team and how his triple doubles with his mindset of that needs to change for him to get another job in this league.
To be honest with you, Art, to answer your other question,
Mm-hmm.
can you win with that style of play, in particular Westbrook? I think you can. It just takes the right team and the right coach. I don't think you can. I don't think you can close with Westbrook. That's the thing. But like that, those first 3 quarters, you can definitely use Westbrook. That's proven. That's proven this year. People forget before he got traded, he was favored to win 6th man a year. That man was averaging 8 assists coming off the bench. Know what I mean? So it's like he definitely has impact. I'm just saying, like, I personally said this myself. I was like, what's the Westbrook's main problem? Is the fact that he never had a Hall of Fame coach to really put him in his place, for lack of better terms.
I agree with that too. Because nobody probably, maybe Darvin Ham. He did get him to go to the bench. But it's not changed his mindset at all, though. Damn. Scott Brooks.
I can't lie, bro. Like, he was like the reason why the Lakers still losing because that 2-10 start. That's a big hole, man.
That's facts.
Even now.
That's
like
and everybody who played in them first 12 games or first 10 games, you know what I'm saying, contributed to the, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, Sturdy. What I'm saying is that as far as him getting another team, matter of fact, let me ask you this question, bro. Which one was worse? Russ or Carmelo? Which situation is worse? The one that Carmelo faced trying to get back into the league or the one that Russ faces now?
Oh, Melo by far. Melo by far.
Explain that. You got to explain it to me.
This year, like I said, Art, Westbrook showed his value. Like I said, before he got traded, that man was favored to win 6th man of the year. That means he has a value. The thing with Melo is, it's not the fact that Melo was getting old or like the fact that he still was taking a lesser role. The fact that he didn't have a high enough value. His scoring did not compensate his lack of defense. So, like I said, with the right coach, if Westbrook get a coach that plays him 1 through 3 quarters and don't close with him, make him come off the bench, you'll see how valuable Russ is. That man still has a place in this league. And real talk, there's 5 teams that's in talks about picking him up after he gets bought out. And all 4 of those teams are in the playoffs.
Yeah. Do you think it is what I said earlier in the stream that they were trying to work out a buyout, trying to negotiate a buyout?
For Russ?
Yeah. Because Utah ain't bought him out or ain't released him yet. So that's the only thing I can think of. And I ain't heard nothing about him playing with him neither.
I think they're going to buy him out. I don't think Danny Ainge. Me personally, I just think Danny Ainge understands he's in a lottery stakes. He's trying to lose.
So before I go to East Side, bro, you seen what he did with his team. You said he was a 6th man of the year candidate. You know what I'm saying, for a 13th seed. I don't think that would be a winning situation, but he was the leader. You know what I'm saying. So with that on another team, right? It's going to help them, or it's going to hurt them?
I think, like I said, I think if you put them on the Clippers, it will help them. You put them on the Sixers, it will help them. You put them on the Heat, it will help them. But he has to come off the bench. He cannot be in your closing lineup. Those last 6 to 8 minutes in the fourth quarter, he cannot be on the floor.
So you saying that he was a detriment to us because of what he did late in games and in the fourth quarter. And if he goes to a team, they can't play him in the fourth quarter just like we've been screaming forever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
That's real talk. Like, I've been listening to y'all, bro. Majority of y'all complaints about Westbrook ain't what he did in the second quarter. It's what he be doing in closing minutes. And then what's the number one complaint about Darvin Ham? He keeps playing these small guard lineups.
That's facts.
When y'all need to close the games. So like, I'm being honest with you. Like at that point, you kind of putting Westbrook in a position to fail.
Yeah, you are still among arguments, Dirty man. That's my addition by subtraction argument, bro. Go ahead.
But nah, he's supposed to get up because like there's rumors he was locker room cancer.
Yeah, I reported on that yesterday too. They said that they called him a vampire, bro, because he sucked the life out the team, bro.
Jesus,
that's harsh. That's harsh.
That is harsh.
That's fucked up.
They called him Dracula.
That is crazy, bro. And if this was somebody, if this was somebody else, bro, the internet had to shut down, bro. But I'm gonna keep it. I am gonna keep it right now. If there was somebody else had reports coming out like that, bro, and he was the vampire sucking the blood and life out the team. Oh my god, bro.
They called this nigga Deacon Frost. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, but go ahead, Esau. I've been talking too much. Go ahead, man.
Well, we cooking on the
winners of the trade deadline? Yeah, I didn't get that off.
You go ahead and get that off.
The winners. The top three winners are obviously the Suns, number one. I think the Lakers number two, and I think it's the Mavericks number three. And the reason why, and low key, a close four, I'm gonna put the Nuggets before the Clippers because that pickup for Thomas Bryant is what they needed. And the reason why I rated those things that way because all three of those trades, teams got exactly what they needed. The Clippers, they got back up big. They did upgrade some of their guards, but they still don't got facilitated. They still missing something they need. So that's why I rank those teams top three. The top three losers, Bulls, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, definitely. What up, Da Vinci? What up, Iron Fuller?
Toronto, even though they got Jakob Poeltl, I'm really confused on why OG nor Van Vliet isn't traded. And then the third one, the Heat. The Heat only got rid of Dedmon. They didn't do nothing else.
Yeah.
They do nothing else.
They just made money moves for next year.
And I know I have an unpopular opinion when it comes to the Nets, but in regards to this trade situation, they did a good job. If you telling me a franchise will have two franchise players in the All-Star, right? You're gonna lose all three of those guys within a 2-season span. But you telling me you end up with quality role players and over 7 draft picks back? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but 7 draft picks. How many of those draft picks are first round picks?
So what they got? So now all of them are first rounds. I believe at least 6 of them. But let me double check that. But the thing is with Houston, right? The next 8 picks for Houston are pick swaps. But the deals they just did now with Dallas and they did with and the Suns.
Yeah, the Suns. They got 4 from the Suns. How many did they get from the Kyrie deal?
Eastside, what they got 2, right?
They got one first and I think 2 seconds.
2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah. All right. So basically, for the 8 first-round picks that they didn't even lose those picks. It's just a pick swap with Houston. It was just a pick swap. So after those 8 swaps with Houston, they also have an additional 5 swaps for themselves. 4 swaps for themselves, 1 first for themselves, and 2 second rounders for themselves. And they got quality role players. The reason why I keep emphasizing these quality role players because those same role players can be traded in the next offseason for somebody.
Yeah, Sturdy, you lost me on that one. They still lost. You
No,
can't
I
trade.
ain't say.
You
I ain't
can't
saying they
trade
won.
two top 10
I did not
players.
say. Hold
Come
on.
on,
I didn't say
man.
they. All right, I ain't say they won. And what 2 top 10 players you talking about? I don't know one top 10 player, but
Kyrie a
I ain't
bad
saying they
boy,
won.
bro.
That ain't no top 10 player. Stop that shit.
I know.
Stop.
I know.
But
Top 15.
barely. But
Barely.
Barely.
Hey, I know. I'm trying to get Kyrie the benefit of the doubt. Kyrie a bad boy, bro. For real.
He is though, man. He is.
but no, like I said, I've been talking a lot. Eastside, what you got?
Yeah, the biggest winners. I mean, obviously, when you get the big fish, you the biggest winner. So I got to give it to the Suns. We were second, but then Rob Pelinka went overseas and learned sorcery and came back and did cast some kind of spell on the NBA and managed to give up 1 first-round pick, 2 guys that wasn't working out, and got back all rotational players, all players that's going to be in the rotation. So I got
Eastside, that sounds too good to be true. You know what I mean?
it do like it's crazy. I don't know that Lakers tax. I think it's a fib. I think it's a myth. I don't know. But
shout out to Ben, but I'm back for the sub, bro. I appreciate it, man. Go ahead, Eastside.
yeah. Then I got to put the Mavs third. Luka been needing a second star, and they went out and got it. And I believe we in the lead to sign him. Some people still believe he'll leave, but either way, if he does, we still got that cap space that we can fill out with quality players in the summer. So
Eastside, what y'all need to do after Will Barton gets bought out, y'all need to pick him up and then look in the other buyer market for another big.
for sure, I'm kind of glad we held on to JaVale just to have that option, even if it's for like 15 to like 18 minutes, just to have that option instead of nothing. I would like another big so we can stop playing Dwight Powell. I don't know what he offer besides, he'll dive for a loose ball here and there, but most of the time he just running around and flailing. He don't offer nothing. He undersized. He can't defend. Can't spread the floor. I don't know what he's doing out there, but that's just me. The losers, obviously the Bulls. You had DeRozan, he got 1 more year after this one on his contract.
Yep.
They're probably gonna have to pay what's the guard name? Jesus, from North Carolina. Damn. Kobe White contract in this summer. So they might end up having to pay him. I don't know. Vucevic, 1 year left on his deal. Zach LaVine there and unhappy. He made it known he was unhappy too. So I don't know. I don't know how you do absolutely nothing with all that going on, but they definitely the biggest losers. I put the Blazers my second loser. Just because I never know what they're doing. I thought they was at least trying to be competitive with Dame, but now it just seemed like you just get rid of Josh Hart and Cam Reddish, which people like the idea of Cam Reddish, but I haven't seen it. So until otherwise, that's a downgrade for me. And they just gave Gary Payton Jr. back to the Warriors for pretty much nothing. So I don't know what the Blazers are doing. I don't think I have a third loser. Let me think. Minnesota. I put Minnesota on third loser. It seemed like everybody got something back in that 3-team deal that they wanted. They just kind of got Conley and some. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. God bless the Minnesota fans.
Hey man, they traded James Wiseman. I had to look at that trade real quick. Eastside Pistons received James Wiseman. Warriors got Gary Payton, second back, 3 second-round picks. Hawks got Sadiq Bey. Trailblazers got Kevin Knox and 5 second-round picks.
Nothing.
Damn.
So, yeah, I don't know what the Blazers are doing,
man. I don't know what the Pistons are doing. Why they get the Warriors cutthroat, bro? They like, yeah, James Wiseman, as soon as we got to decide to get you up out of here, you out of here, bro. Man. And that was under the radar, so I ain't heard nobody say nothing about James Wiseman being traded. Wasn't he like the second or third overall pick?
Second, I think. Second pick.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It is
I don't know,
tough.
man. Maybe a different environment, a different system. Maybe they'll actually take the time to develop him more. He might be better.
Yeah, more playing time, maybe.
Yeah. All hope is not lost for him.
No. You still under your rookie deal. I think you'll be all right. You just gotta go to Detroit and start balling out.
And he's somewhere they can afford his mistakes. He can make mistakes out there. They're not trying to win the championship or nothing. They're actually trying to lose. So it's still hope for him.
And ain't no games. What games today? Ain't no Laker games today. I know that for sure. Y'all play today?
I got to check, bro. I ain't even been paying attention. This trade deadline, I ain't even worried about games. Because I thought we was such clear winners, and then turns out Kyrie was just the spark to light the fuse. No. Everybody started doing stuff.
Rob ass came through in the clutch.
Man,
hey, you think they got more to do with you know what I'm saying, Rob getting it done, or everybody was like, oh my God, we gotta help Brian. He just broke the record. He playing like this. GMs was like, all right, Rob, man, we ain't gonna stall you out. Cause I can see them just stalling them out. I was like, nah, man, well, you know what? The other GMs can be real assholes and be like, man, you know what? Brian had his time. We just gonna lead y'all with Russ all year, Patrick Beverly. You know what I'm saying? And not act in good faith. But they did. They came out and acted in good faith, whether it was too late. You know what I'm saying? Too is still to be seen. But it sure happened on trade deadline. And them negotiations, I could hear Rob saying, hey, man, you know what? Y'all some hoes. Y'all know y'all can, you know what I'm saying, make trades with us.
Man, I don't know how he pulled off that wizardry.
Me neither.
I don't know. Hey, we was pretty much, for the most part, not everybody, but for the most part, we was all like, yeah, they not doing nothing. Like everybody had come to terms with it, almost accepted it, like nothing gonna happen. And I don't know how he did it, bro. Shout out to Rob Lincoln, man. That was a masterclass.
And we've been hearing Utah this whole time. And I think that's why I was like, man, it ain't gonna be Utah, because I think they just throwing that in there as filler. Because man, it's been Utah since the offseason. And it's Danny Ainge of all people. And I'm just like, yeah, Danny Ainge ain't gonna do that. He did it too. That's what's up.
And he made Pat Bev a foot taller. He really know magic.
What up, Sturdy? What up, Art?
What up, David C? What's cracking?
Chilling, showing love, you know.
Chilling, man. Getting this evening, afternoon stream popping, trying to see who's the biggest losers and the biggest winners of the trade deadline, bro.
To me, I think it's Brooklyn. Brooklyn, the biggest losers to me. And I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. They the biggest losers to me.
Go ahead, give me your take about Brooklyn, man. I know it's gonna have something to do with Kyrie and KD.
Yo, how you had your own big three and only played 16 games together and it's all broken up? Like that just says everything. That just explains everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, other teams got big threes, or they talk about the big three with the Heat and LeBron and all that, but they got a championship. These people only play 16 games together, and that's it. You don't got nobody in Brooklyn no more. So, I don't know. To me, they the biggest losers on that. Lakers, I say B plus, B minus. You know, they depth got better than all that. Could have they done better? Yeah, but at least they got something done. You know what I mean? So
they got a big flip too, man. Would you compare this to 2000 and what was it? 16?
That when they just traded everything and everyone and stuff.
Yeah.
That was
That might be
2018.
2015.
Yeah, but
I think that was 2019, right?
2018.
Oh, 2018. My fault.
yeah, and I think in the buyout market they're gonna surprise everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Who? The Lakers?
Yeah, they're gonna get somebody that's good in the buyout market. That's gonna shake, not shake the the NBA, but like shake up the team and make it like stronger, like definitely as contenders in the buyout market.
Who?
The only person I could see that would help them, because to be honest with you, they don't really need nothing at this point. They just need health and AD to play like a top 10 player. But the only person I can think of right now in the buyout market is probably Will Barton. Like Will Barton would help out OD on the Lakers. And that would be a good problem to have. Besides him, I don't really see what the Lakers need. Y'all got the shooting, y'all got the wings.
Yeah.
Y'all just gotta be healthy.
I don't see nothing. I just want to see him healthy. AD play like a top 10 player, like you said, and get some chemistry and close some games. God damn.
Yeah, but I think now with this squad who they picked up and stuff like that, I think they can close games, and I think that third quarter, or when LeBron sits down or something like that, I think this squad can really handle to keep a lead or catch up and not get a far distance. You know what I'm saying? While LeBron or AD, you know what I'm saying, is sitting down. Because again, a lot of role players that they got can create their own shots and can go get a basket.
Yeah. Against the Warriors, we got a nice stretch, about 5 games, David C, bro, where we should win them all. If this experiment is to work,
I think tomorrow's game against Golden State, I think they could win that game and get that ball going with the new squad.
What's the next 5 games?
we got Golden State twice. Hold on, I just had it up. I gotta go back.
You got Golden State, Portland, New Orleans, Golden State again.
Yep.
And you got us. You got Dallas.
Yeah, we gonna beat y'all ass, nigga.
You hope.
Yeah, I know. We hope.
Now I think you could go 4-1 in that, because Dallas is a strong team, but I think the Pelicans with this new squad, big man or whatever, and I think they could go 4-1 in these 5 games.
You said Pelicans, Dallas, Warriors twice, and who's the other team?
Portland.
Yeah, well, like 3-2, 4-1.
Yeah,
I think y'all split with Golden State, and I think y'all might lose to Dallas. Y'all might do.
That game would be fire though if y'all got everybody. That game.
Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. I think it's time. The going 3-2s and shit has passed. We need to put together a nice win streak of 5 games.
They can, but Dallas is gonna be hard, man. Dallas is gonna be hard.
Dallas is going to be the test.
Yes,
at the end of this 5-game stretch.
If everybody is playing, and again, Lakers could have beat Dallas that other game. You know what I mean? So we can see, but now with Kyrie is going to even be harder. So that's going to be a test of like, where's your really grind at? Where's your strength? You know what I'm saying? Your core of the guys. And again, I think with this pickup, you don't have a lot of guys that average real big turnovers. You know what I'm saying? That I think is going to be better going down that stretch and closing out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why I counted like 2 losses, because remember, everybody ain't back yet. So I just think it's gonna take a couple losses like to work out the kinks to get the lineups right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's kind of a good thing like on the type of teams y'all facing too. So it's like all those teams are good perimeter teams. So like now you can actually play with the lineup a little bit. Like how can we defend against the number one threat against y'all?
Sure.
I heard that. What up, CL, man? How you doing, brother?
What's up, brother? All right, man. Yeah, it was a tough loss yesterday, but I think the future's looking bright.
Man, remember the trade deadline? What biggest winners and losers, man? Which one you think stood out to you?
Oh, the Lakers, man. I think the Lakers got progressively better, man. They went back to their old formula, and I believe it's going to work out. It's just LeBron James and Anthony Davis is too talented for this team not to make a run. What was missing was people playing their roles properly and hitting open shots, and communicating on defense. Man, the selfish balls got to go. I don't know what's going on with AD. I ain't gonna say nothing personal about him. It just seemed like something's bothering him. I don't know if it's on the court or off. It just seemed off a little bit. He just seemed off.
I think it was the Russ situation
Yeah,
in the locker room, bro.
yeah.
And because his, I didn't mean to cut you off, CL, because
No, you
his
good.
attitude from that game when he said he was just mad about losing to last game, it looked better, even though he had a bad game. Shoot.
Yeah. Everybody that plays sports somehow, somewhere, and you always get that guy in the locker room who just too carefree, who just too grab ass, as they used to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was Russ. I don't think he cared about winning, man. And the Lakers have won championships, and they know what it takes, and it's just frustrating, especially when you're losing, because you can't really react to it. You can't say nothing bad about your teammate in the media. You can't go out and say something to him, because he's a veteran, he's top 75 player all time. So it's difficult, and it's a lot of pressure on Anthony Davis. I don't think there's no more pressure on any NBA player in the league right now than Anthony Davis, and he knows it. So Anthony Davis, man, brother, I don't know if you listen, you probably not, but just calm down and be you, man, and everything else will work itself out. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's nice, CL. Appreciate that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Ocho Honchos? What's cracking? Hey, Blue Bowl asks y'all, who better right now, Giannis or Kevin Durant?
Giannis, man. Giannis a monster.
Yeah, I'm going with the guy that averaging 30 and 12 in the last 30, 12 and 5 in the last 10 games. I'm going with that dude.
Damn, monster.
Yeah, definitely going Giannis right now.
Yeah. What about you,
Oh,
Davis?
speaking of Giannis, all right, you didn't give your post game assessment, man. I missed it. Like, I see your thing. I see what happened, man. What's your post game assessment?
You didn't watch my
Last game.
show?
No, I think I missed the last part.
Stuff started, bro. You missed the last one, huh, nigga? Nah, my last game assessment was that we played good. You know what I'm saying? We were shorthanded. We couldn't finish the game. AD shot horribly. You know what I'm saying? Lonnie Walker balled out though. It seemed like Lonnie Walker and Austin Reeves was fighting for some minutes, and I kind of liked that. And I actually just appreciated the effort. You know what I'm saying? With the trade being made, it was kind of a schedule loss. So I just wanted to see the team, how the team looked, and how they played together, and see if it looked any different. And I think it did. You know what I'm saying? So I know we can't take a loss at this current time. That's why these next 5 games are so important. But with all the trades happening, and with 7 players, I think was out, including Brian. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, against one of the best teams in the league, hey, it is what it is. Can't win them all.
Hey, panel, I wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all think of that text a week back when LeBron said maybe it's me? What did that mean to y'all?
Oh, that's easy. Is maybe like basically like when you tell like when you're in a relationship or like a work wise or something like damn, maybe it's me why nobody's getting along with me or wanting to track or they ain't listening to me. It's just he knows what it is. It's just Lakers ain't really gonna listen to him. That's basically
Wait. Why do you think it's him that they not listening to it? It's his fault. Is it ain't Darvin Ham or whatever? It's him. Why do you say him?
No, because he says that it's him. It's because he's LeBron. Like he's a superstar. He's the leader of the team. He should be attracting other superstars to come to the team. But if the things ain't getting it done, it's not in his power. You're gonna feel like damn. Like, is it me? Like, you're gonna feel like that. Like, damn. Like, why is certain things ain't getting done? Like, is it because of me? Is it because of y'all don't want to? You know what I mean? He probably just feels that nothing ain't getting done and he's part of it. I don't know. I just don't like Lakers. He should have went to the Clippers and got them a chip.
No, sir.
No, he should have went somewhere.
Low key, that would have been legendary. Like,
Bro,
think
you
about
go
it.
to the Clippers and they never won a championship.
Exactly. They never been to the finals. Nigga, like, exactly. I gave
be
you
honest with
for the
y'all,
Cavs and the Clippers, bro. Like, come on.
If he went to the Clippers, all this shit wouldn't be going on because they'd be contending for the championship every year. Easy.
No.
They got a better organization.
If he would have went to the Clippers at that time, he wouldn't have won nothing.
No.
All right, you tweeting.
No.
Who the hell would want to go to the Clippers?
I agree. I wouldn't want to go.
Ty Lue started coaching.
But their front office is way better than the Lakers. Way better, man.
Listen,
look at the players they got. You talking about LeBron James on that team?
If LeBron James would have went to the Clippers and he would have told the owner, do everything possible to get this piece, that white dude would have put up that money to get it.
Hey, and here's another thing, Art. Hey, if you put LeBron James on that Clipper team in the bubble, what happens? Yeah, I know.
I mean, of course, because that's LeBron.
Don't worry.
But look though, it's
the Clippers though. I agree.
That's that team.
Nah, but honestly,
like Vegas said, the Clippers are cursed. So I'm out. If Brian would have went there at that time when they had what's this dude? What's Lemon Pepper Lou? Who else they have? They had
LeBron would have uplifted that.
Patrick Beverly. Oh my God, they had Patrick Beverly. Get the fuck out of here.
LeBron would have lifted that curse. Fuck that shit.
Bro, he lifted Cleveland curse, nigga. Like, what you talking about? Cleveland wasn't cursed?
Shit, he lifted Lakers curse. Lakers
were
cursed mad long. Oh, garbage ass motherfuckers.
Hold on.
And Art, real talk. Even it's the same market. So like, the fact that they have a new stadium, they're gonna push him more.
Hey, what's good?
Hey, hey, Art. What up?
Oh,
what up?
Bees is gonna say something.
Hey, Bees, they've been up here capping, Bees.
Yeah, I heard them. I ain't come up here for that capping though. I'm gonna let them live today, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna let them live.
I think when LeBron made that post, this is me. I don't think
you
he's talking about.
nigga.
I was about to say, what cap? Who cap?
Hey, when LeBron made that post, was it me? I don't think he was talking about the Lakers. I don't think that was directed towards the front office at all. That was a personal, in my opinion. I think that was directed towards Kyrie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it him that he's the reason why he didn't go, or it's something personal?
No, bro. Kyrie used him twice, bro. Right? I mean, LeBron has taught a lot of these players how to market, how to use leverage. Kyrie leveraged LeBron. He leveraged LeBron to even get a contract offer from the Nets. Kyrie didn't have any intentions of leaving the Nets until they put all these provisions in it. And then here comes all the LeBron talk again. I think he never. I don't think he ever wanted to play with LeBron, but he used LeBron to maximize his own financial gain. Twice.
Okay, I can see that.
What you think about that, Art?
Yeah,
It
I
add
definitely
up.
agree with that because it was a money ploy. In the offseason, he did it just be like, okay, Brian said it. He'd be cool playing with me. The Lakers said they'll try to make something happen publicly. So yeah, Kyrie was like, "Hey, trade me or pay me or trade me." Shit. So yeah, but that's how his game or his business work, I should say.
Yeah, because if Joe Tsai was willing to come out and tell everybody in the world he was going to trade him to the Lakers, you better believe Kyrie and his agent knew that.
Man.
Hey,
So
what's
go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, my fault, Art? No, I was just finna say what's good, panel.
What's happening,
What's
Derek?
good, Big Art? Big Art Sports. What's good with it, man? No, I'm just what
Why
was
you
the
why you look like you want to run up on me, bro?
What you mean? I'm chill. Hey,
I'm
I'm
saying,
chilling,
bro.
Art.
I
I'm
don't like
chilling.
them vibes, bro.
Hey, Art. Hey, I'm chilling.
What
I'm
up?
chilling, OG. Yeah, I just got off work. I'm drained, my nigga. I'm off for the weekend. I'm chilling right now. Hey, Art, most of the stuff I be saying, you know I be trolling, right? You should know me by now,
Yeah.
nigga. All right. But no, I do want to say this though, real quick, because I'm finna ready to get off. I mean, I'll be back on if you still live. I say give me about 30 minutes to get settled in. But I do want to say this. I appreciate you, Sturdy, for keeping it 100, my nigga. I appreciate you. Because a lot of people, y'all cannot talk on Russ. If y'all did watch Russ in OKC when he got into his career, do not speak on that man's name. Y'all didn't watch. Y'all want to know. And like I said, I'm a Russ fan. I can be, and this ain't even supposed to be about a Russ. I'm just replying back to earlier what y'all were talking about. Yes, Russ have his flaws. Nobody never said that. Nobody never said he don't got flaws. But y'all point out his flaws more than his the good he do. Like I said, he's on his way to the Clippers. They already in talk. Y'all don't know he on his way to the Clippers because y'all not Russ fans. So y'all not finna get the reports and all that stuff. What's going on? Like I said, the Jazz, they're already talking about it today. I guarantee you gonna get a report. The Jazz bought out Westbrook today. Not bet anybody how much. I bet y'all get a report today. He get the Jazz buy him out. We're on our way to the Clippers. Paul George recruiting them. Ty Lue already said y'all ain't using them how y'all should. Come on, man. Everything's in the making. We gon' y'all niggas is the 13 seed. Be humble, niggas.
All right.
Be humble.
All right, bro.
Y'all ain't do nothing yet.
What's the Clippers?
Y'all hold on, Art. I'm finna get off. Hold on, Art. Hold on. I'm almost done. Y'all ain't do nothing yet. Y'all got now. Y'all wanna know it's crazy? It's crazy how AD getting a lot of stuff blamed on him now since Russ gone. Oh, y'all ain't got no scapegoat no more. Y'all wanna know who y'all new scapegoat is? Always damage. So y'all enjoy that. Enjoy that, nigga. Keep Russ' name out your mouth, nigga. He ain't with y'all no more. We ain't 13 seed no more, nigga. Nigga, that's
Yo, D. Henry.
Hold on. I'm on East Side. Nigga, you a Dallas Mavericks fan, nigga. Stop worrying about the Lakers, nigga.
Nigga,
Stop
I'm a
worrying about
LeBron
AD.
fan too. I
He
worry about who
always
I want
damaged,
to,
nigga,
nigga.
and
What
AD
you
been
mean? I
laying
worry about whoever
LeBron
I want
down.
to worry about,
They
nigga.
always
Keep
damaged been
talking
laying
about.
LeBron down, nigga. Say that, nigga. Keep it 100 and say that.
I know
All
he
right,
won a
then. Go
championship,
ahead,
but
Big Art.
always
I'm out,
damn
my
it.
nigga.
I can't say
Hey,
it's
I'm gonna
about
send you a
Russ.
donation, my nigga.
Holla
I'm
at
out.
Yo, hold on, D. Henry, real quick. Damn, nigga.
He did. What up, Joe? What's
What
cracking,
up?
man?
What up, Art?
Hey, what you want to cook on, man? Biggest winners and losers in the trade deadline? How the Lakers gonna look on Saturday once everybody play?
I think we made some good trades, to be honest. I think we did a good job, but I know we could have landed Kyrie, and Brooklyn just didn't want to land Kyrie to us.
What's
But
good, Joe, sir?
huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I said I think we did a good job with the trades we made, and I think we could still trade either. We still could trade Lonnie Walker, Austin Reeves. We still can make trades, but right now, I think we did a good job. It's all about chemistry right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wonder how many games that's gonna take, or if it take that many games at all. Maybe
Y'all
I
got
saw
26
see
left.
games off the salad.
I saw. I mean, it depends. You know, I saw LeBron click with new players right away. I mean, it depends. You know, I would like for us to click right away because we in the 13th spot, and I think we got like a couple weeks to get it together to get in the right spot to be in the playoffs. So, man, I just really hope we do get our chemistry together with the new people we got.
All right, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What will be said if they don't win?
That's a good question. I don't have no
Win,
answers for that.
What, the championship?
win the championship, or just like those
No,
end of the season.
Who you referring to, Beast?
I'm referring to if the Lakers produce the same product with their new players. What will be said if they? We're all assuming that they're going to have a winning record the rest of the year, make the playoffs, and actually be a contender in the playoffs. What if that doesn't happen?
Then it's a
I
failure.
think AD will be done. I think AD reputation as a top 10 player will be done.
And the LeBron haters gonna blame him.
Yeah, we gotta see what happens.
Facts.
We gotta see what happens in these last 26 games.
Averaging 50.
Well, I think you make a good point, Sturdy. I think for the first time in LeBron's career, I don't think this will stick to LeBron.
Yes, it will.
I don't think it will.
Nah, real talk. Logically, it don't, bro. He's in the 20th season.
I'm talking about LeBron haters. I'm talking about right,
bro. We ain't talking about them niggas, bro. We ain't talking about them niggas.
They're a separate group of beings. Like
come on, bro.
Nah,
like
I
what
got a
B's
question.
saying, bro. This like he's in year 20, and real talk, he did what everybody expected him to do: break the record. Now what? Now the team got to competent pieces. The team is built around AD. Like, it's that simple, man.
I got a question for everybody. Since we got all these new trades, do you think LeBron gonna take a step back, y'all?
He has to.
Scoring wise, he should be
Hey,
able to.
Bron is gonna be Bron.
Nah, he got to take a step back, Art.
But I agree with you, Art.
Okay.
I think he's still gonna be Bron, but I would like for him to take a step back.
Hold on. A step back, right? If we playing good as a team and winning, like the flip side of what B said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. But if he takes a step back, everybody else balling, when we still lose, then what y'all gonna say?
Yeah, good question. Good question.
That's why I just said
real talk, Art. I just don't see them.
What if what Bron gives the Lakers is what the Lakers are going to need, plus Anthony Davis being a top 10 player, plus everybody else being a good role player, knowing their role, having a fit, finding a fit.
You know what though, Art?
For the circumstances, the fact that it's less than 30 games to get ready, he has to step back for the betterment of the team. From a scoring perspective, from a playmaking perspective, you actually got to pick it up because Russ is not there, and D'Lo Schroeder is going to help him out with the playmaking. But from a scoring aspect, he has to get those guys in rhythm. He has to get those guys acclimated to a short offensive system that they can develop within 30 games. Playoff time, everybody know what LeBron's role is going to be during playoff time, bro. He's going to close for the Lakers. He's going to facilitate for the Lakers. And the real talk,
Sturdy, what do you think the offense is going to look like, Sturdy?
It should still be what they try to run early in the year. Remember the first 12 games? Heavy pick and roll, 4 out, 1 in. They should still run that. Because now they got better spacing.
Hold on. Now that offense is not really on AD's side, so to speak.
It is.
No, it's not, because if you know what I've been watching, bro, with him, but this 1 in and 1 in and 4 out offenses at the 1 end is gonna run around, set picks and shit, and get rebounds and shit. And that nigga's normally Anthony Davis. That offense, it's not a get a big involved offense. Correct.
No, it's not quite opposite. It's the quite opposite, bro.
How when you just said when you run an offense, it's gonna be a lot of heavy pick and roll.
Right.
So exactly in a 4-out set, just a set, right? I'm only
but y'all
when I say
about the nigga running around setting picks.
Right.
What, bro? What I'm saying is, in a pick and roll, AD and LeBron are deadly. So in a 4-out set with these type of shooters now, not the niggas from the first 12 games, the shooters y'all got now, y'all have more spacing. Yeah, AD actually has more room to operate in his mismatches. That's why I answer your question. They should still run out the 4-out set, but involve more pick and roll. That's it.
So no post plays, no set plays ran for Anthony Davis, just all pick and roll.
I ain't say all pick and roll, but I'm saying that should be their number one form of attack because remember 2020. Remember 2020. Hold on. Remember 2020. Remember 2020. They was running pick and roll heavy. Why? To get AD easy buckets.
No, we didn't run pick and roll heavy because in 2020,
we gonna lie.
The first 10 plays was post plays to Anthony Davis.
We gonna lie. All right, we're gonna lie to the people.
Correct?
No, nigga.
You don't mean to tell me in 2020 starting the first 6 to 10 plays was it to Anthony Davis, bro?
Even if I give you that, what the fuck does that mean?
You ain't got
hold on. When LeBron was in the Cavs, their first 3 plays went to Kevin Love in the post. What does that mean?
Hey, but then they have LeBron in the post more often in 2020.
Nah, he was.
No, it was mainly AD.
Huh?
AD. And that's the kind of offense I want to get back to.
Hey,
not in the first quarter. I'm talking about towards the end of the
hold on. Their offense, it don't matter what they run. What I saw last night, they better find a way to get some transition baskets. They had 2 transition baskets last night, and they averaged like 16 or 18 points a game in transition. I know LeBron wasn't playing, but that you got Schroeder who's going to be there, and I don't know how good D'Lo is at in transition and pushing the ball. I'd have to look, but last night the Lakers had 2 fast break points. So that puts even more.
18 good or bad, Bees? I'm just asking.
That's good. They're top 5. They're top 5 in the league.
Okay.
Right. So that was something that Russ gave them. That was his pace. That's easy baskets. So if you're not going to get transition baskets, if LeBron's got to push the ball up for you to get transition baskets, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I understand that. Super slower. What about a little slower, Bees, but more under control?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're under control or not. You need the production. You can't. The Lakers got Anthony Davis scores in transition. LeBron James scores in transition. Mm-hmm. You got to have transition points. That was the biggest takeaway from last night was they had no transition baskets. They had 1. Oh, shit. And if you're going to do that, your defense and offense better be on point.
Well, I think it's more so the fact that I'm not denying they definitely need more easy buckets, but they D'Lo.
Hey, shout out to Derrick Henry for that $10 cash app. I appreciate it, bro. He said y'all match something. Appreciate that, Derrick Henry, bro. Go ahead, Sturdy.
D'Lo, when D'Lo was on the Timberwolves, there was a top 5 pace in the league, and LeBron is one of the best transition players even this year. He's third, I believe he's second in points and the top 5 in assists in transition. I do agree with you though. They do need to push the pace when LeBron and D'Lo come back, bro.
Respect, panel.
Hey, how you doing, man? What's up, Dino?
What up?
Can't call it. Respect to everybody.
Hey, I'd like to ask the panel a question. What y'all expect out of Darvin Ham?
That's who I was finna make my point on.
Oh, my bad.
no matter what player, you could put KD, AD, Steph, or anybody on their team. To me, just in my opinion, with today's NBA, it's better to die by a stick than a bullet, because Darvin keeps going with this help defense and leaving that 3-point line on. If you got a guard or forward, whoever driving to the bucket, it's best you let that man drive to the bucket with his man on him. And if the center there, let him help. But quit pulling these guys off the wing, because when you open up them 3-point shots, hell, I ain't no good 3-point shooter, but if you leave me wide on all night, I'm going to hit 4 or 5 on your ass at some point. And so that's basically what he's doing wrong with the team. And then you talking about running across court all night long, trying to get back out to cover the wing. 4 quarter come, you out of gas. So it's just going to be a barrage of threes dropped on you. To me, I'd rather see Luka, Giannis, KD get 40 and 50 every night before I let these other guys come in here and beat me with all these threes. So you might as well just let them drive to the basket and keep that perimeter covered. So, but Darvin Ham is the Lakers' biggest problem.
Yeah,
actually, I disagree with you. Right now, I think AD is sulking. Some people won't agree. I believe that for the first time in AD's tenure with the Lakers.
ABs.
Yeah.
CL asked the question. Answer CL question.
I don't know what his question was.
Ask your question again, CL, about Darvin Ham.
No. What do you want out of him with these new lineups and players? Darvin Ham. What do you expect out of him?
I don't expect anything different. See, no matter how good or bad he draws it up, or whether you think he's putting the right guy in or not, the players have to execute.
But see, that's the whole point. If he the coach and he see he got a game plan, and if they saying AD is the feature of the team, but you got Schroeder or Braun, whoever dribbling the ball for over 15, 16 seconds, and they ain't kicking in AD, then that when the coach supposed to call time off and say, if y'all ain't gonna do what I say, I'll put somebody in that will.
Oh, okay, brother. Now, we all gonna get back to the middle, and the middle was always Anthony Davis.
But
Anthony Davis got a post though. He got a post up.
No, you got to understand. Look, son, I'm really hard on AD, but I'll give him this. LeBron James has to relinquish his team, and I think LeBron James did at a certain point for the first time in the 4 years when AD became the focal point of the team. Then he got hurt. LeBron struggled when AD was the focal point of the team. AD got hurt. LeBron took off, and LeBron got in his groove. I believe AD's sulking right now because when AD came back, it went back to the way it was, not the way they were doing it when he got hurt. He is not the focal point of the offense.
But doesn't that fall on the coach?
No, because the coach can't tell LeBron James what he's going to do. LeBron is bigger than the coach. LeBron's got to make that call.
Offense, though, can't he be? Because it seems like they're making him change his rosters or his rotations by flipping the whole roster.
Hey, you can do anything you want, Art, but who gonna get that ball when they come down? LeBron.
Yeah, of course. But the offense throughout the game, I think is what the coach mainly needs to worry about getting back to. Is he's going to run this 1-in, 4-out thing to where, like we said earlier, he's going to be setting picks all the time. But y'all want him to be in the post all the time. You can't do both.
I think you're missing what I'm saying, Art. I'm saying it doesn't matter what Darvin Ham draws up if LeBron James don't want to run it. Darvin Ham can't supersede LeBron. He ain't got the cachet.
So you saying that? So you saying if they went back to how it was before AD got hurt, with them running the offense through him, Brian would just be like, "No, I'm going to keep doing what I want to do."
I think that's why he's sulking right now. I think that's why he's got a bad attitude, because when he came back, these 4 or 5 games, they didn't return to featuring him over LeBron. They have been featuring LeBron. He came back. He came back.
I disagree with that, but go ahead.
Well, you can disagree with it, but it's the numbers bear it out.
The numbers ain't got nothing to do with emotions. What you trying to say somebody else's emotions is, but I disagree. Okay. Go ahead, Bees.
When the Lakers went 8-2 on that run where AD had the historic run, go back and look at LeBron's shooting percentage. Go back and look at how much LeBron actually struggled during that time. LeBron was down around 44, 45% from the field during the time that AD was flourishing. LeBron was struggling. LeBron can't play off AD. LeBron needs AD to play off him. AD's upset because he wants to take the lead. That's what I'm saying.
No, sir.
He wants
to win. Okay. He wants to win.
Yeah,
you know what?
Does.
You know what,
he
bro?
Wants to win.
Nobody that wants to win gives the effort that he gave last night.
He
didn't give any effort, bro.
Hey, but you know what? We just got a cancer about the locker room, and his effort was better last night than I seen the game.
Bro, if you're telling me,
but we judge an effort and shit, Bees and all that shit, bro. That's real subjective and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Hold on. You are saying that a man is a cancer in the locker room, and that ain't subjective? Where's your fact on that?
Okay. Google it, nigga. It was reported that they call him a vampire.
Yeah.
That's not me, Bees. That's them in the locker room saying that.
Well, that's been his MO since he been in the league.
They say he was sucking the life off the team.
You know what, Art?
Hey,
you know what, Art?
It's not me. That's them niggas.
No,
saying
it is you. It is you. You know why? Because he wasn't in the game last night.
Who said anything on last night, bro?
I'm telling you, last night AD got dunked on and had no effort the rest of the game.
He had a bad game, so all of a sudden he has no.
Bro, I'm not talking about it.
I don't understand y'all niggas, bro. I really don't, and I'm not even trying to go there today. So,
here's what you're missing, bro.
Hold on.
I'm not talking about his field goal percentage.
Okay.
I'm not talking about how many points he had.
Yeah, but I know.
I'm saying you had your new team right there on the bench. You have everybody watching you. Here's your chance to put a stamp to say, this my team. D-Lo, get in your place.
Mm-hmm.
Put everybody in their place.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, you playing your biggest rival in the NBA. You were playing Giannis last night.
Mm-hmm. Short-handed as hell, Bees. But see, that's how you feel, bro. No matter the circumstances, bro, you want this nigga to be a fucking superhero for you. No matter the circumstances, bro. I don't give a fuck about playing Giannis because you didn't say shit about the first game when he played Giannis when he dominated his ass.
I tell you this.
You know what?
I tell you this.
Bees, stop.
Oh, you gonna mute me, nigga?
I'm not going back and forth with you with this.
Oh man, whatever, bro. You getting your emotions too much, bro.
Bro.
You got it. It's your channel. You got it, bro.
Right. You got that right.
You got it, nigga.
Shit, nigga.
Hey, all right.
I can stop shit when I want to. Go ahead, CL.
All right, man. Stop being a bitch, bro.
All right. That's fine, bro.
All right. Let me ask you this question. We all want the same goals. We want this team to be the best they can be. And this is for the panel. In y'all humble opinion, what's the formula? Is it ball dominant with AD, feeding AD, LeBron and AD, or everybody?
Is feeding Anthony Davis.
There's no question about it.
We had this discussion right before this nigga came up here, right?
Yeah.
Where we was talking about the 1-in, 4-out offense, where we could be technical about shit and not put people fucking feelings into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can talk about the actual fucking game of basketball and say that this nigga is setting picks all the time instead of being in the post all the time. Y'all say that's a coaching decision, right?
Okay, somebody, is it Anthony Davis got to be the person to say, listen, Bron, or Bron got to tell Anthony Davis, or Darvin Ham, it should be Darvin Ham, to be honest with you. They said, we running through the big fella.
I don't even
Period.
think it's that serious. I think it's just gonna take time, bro. He had to adjust to play through him at the beginning of the season.
See,
He
emotions are
got
high.
hurt.
For,
But I'm
Emotions are
saying,
high for everybody.
yeah.
for,
But
for
But
me,
AD got hurt, and he had to pick it up and pretty much turn back to the do everything Bron. And now he only been back a few games. So I just think it's an adjustment period, just like anything, just
I
like it was
believe,
earlier
I
in the
do
season.
believe that Braun wanted to get this damn thing over with. And Saturday, we gonna see very early that there's definitely gonna be a change in what the Lakers are doing. Period. Obviously, with the new players,
Period.
we got to feed his. I don't care. I wouldn't mind if somebody just get in his face and call him a bunch of mother, or he go off on somebody. The future of LeBron had already solidified himself. All that.
for me, I wouldn't mind running the ball through AD, but from what I seen in a few of the game when the Lakers were actually dominating teams, they had what Darvin said he wanted in the beginning, which is ball and body movement. And when they were moving that ball like it was a hot potato, I was seeing AD eat like a beast. But when you got guys just
you might see that again too, Dino. You know what I'm saying? You might see that again because with the new players, right? It's I don't know how hard it is, to be honest with you, to just implement what we were doing before Anthony Davis got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if we can do that again with our new players,
but they want to blame.
It's going to take a whole coaching change. It's going to take a whole coaching change.
Yeah.
But they can't blame AD for Darvin putting 3 non-shooting guards out on the floor. Even when AD was in the post and you got Russ, no knock on nobody, but I'm just saying the fact. When you had Russ, Schroeder not a dependable shooter, and neither is Pat. So when AD get in the post, soon as he touched the ball, they double it, and soon as he look like he gonna turn, they triple it. And so then when he try to kick it out, that's a brick. So it's just like you got a lot of that is on coaching. So that's why I said, even if AD in the post and you got them non-shooters out there, make they butts move. B said he can't control LeBron, but if he can't control Pat, Dennis, and the other one, he don't need to be the coach. So make them move, and that'll free AD up.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. It's to me, it's not that hard to understand. You know what I'm saying? If you take yourself out of it and just look at the games. That's why I love what I do. I love streaming the games during the game. So the points that I be making, I can actually show people what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If the offense that we're running is conducive to the big, primarily setting pick and rolls, like Sturdy said earlier, you know what I'm saying? And that's the offense that we're gonna have. So we had guards who primarily scored off pick and rolls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got our points. Dennis Schroeder, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So maybe these guards are more guard-oriented, point guard-oriented, you know what I'm saying? And can have a better off flow to the offense. Shout out to D-Lo. I hope he can get it done.
Yeah.
But that system, that theory has always been prominent in NBA because back in the day, Kareem got the first 4 or 5 touches in the first quarter. They used to do it with Cartwright and Jordan, even though Jordan hated it. They used to run plays for Cartwright to get him situated. In '83, they did it with Moses. It's always get your big man going, get them lathered up, and the wing players and the guards could get their stuff later. So I think everybody's in agreement that it's got to be AD to carry the torch.
It'll happen, bro. It's just an adjustment period, like I said.
And if Braun had that much power over Darvin, when AD came back, from injury, we would have really seen him at his best if Braun had that much power. Cause he would have been starting what Bane called him slow bucks, Thomas Brown. He would have been in that starting lineup next to AD and push AD back out to the floor, to the floor.
Like they said before, like they said while AD was out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, when a player comes back from injury, does he get any kind of consideration? Or is all these expectations just supposed to be heaped on him immediately when he comes back?
He won't get that exception
for any player. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. For any player.
No, I think everybody got to get a few games. Under that belt. They got it. For one, you got to get your win back under you. Two,
And
you
then
got to get the confidence back that you're not gonna get hurt again.
right.
So it take time.
Hey, to the panel.
That's why they had him. That's why they had him coming off the bench.
Is Mo Bamba? I hate that name. Mo Bamba. Is he supposed to be that center presence for AD to go back to the power forward?
Not with Darvin.
Not with Darvin. Unfortunately, no.
Formula where AD prospers in. That's what he missed. Rondo. He needs to be out on that court without LeBron. I don't know why they take both of them off the court. I still don't understand that. That time when Bron is off the court at the end of the first quarter, AD's supposed to be on there cooking, and then the beginning of the second. And then when that's now I gotta admit, what's his name did that very well. The coach last year,
Vogel.
Yeah, Vogel did that very well. Bron would come back towards the end of the second quarter, and AD would have that second quarter all to himself, so he can get lathered up or whatever. But this coach, he'd take both of them out and keep two small point guards in, and that rotation was just horrible, man.
And to me, I don't believe it has nothing to do with rookie coaching. I think it got something to do with stubbornness. Because if you came into the first half setting that wall up for Giannis, and it was working in the first half to where you were controlling the game, don't you work with Bud Budenholzer long enough to know he's going to go into the halftime and make some adjustment. And when they kept doubling and building that wall out Giannis, and the same thing happened with every team, you can be cold in the first half, but as soon as them guys keep getting them open shot, that when that 3-point line gonna tear you up the rest of the night.
Well,
and then the Lakers really had guys out there last night that didn't know how to feed AD.
And see, you could tell AD was upset. AD ain't been having the block shots he normally have. AD is a monster on defense, man.
Yeah, but I think now having these bigger guys that's on the side, as in Van Vliet. I mean, not Van Vliet. Vanderbilt, Mamba, LeBron, or whatever. I think that'll give okay, I don't need to throw my body and bump. You know what I'm saying? Go chest for chest. I got two other big guys side to side of me and stuff like that. So I think with this squad, if he really know how to coach it, can win games to get them in and play in, or the bottom of the list of the playoffs. But
and I get so sick of hearing all these media people try to act like every move the Lakers make is mediocre to try to hype up their narrative and whatever. To me, just in my opinion, everything the media do is to try to underneath and undermine what LeBron got doing because of ignorance. I don't get into all that Jordan versus this person, Mike Brown versus that person. They all great players. But to me, when we have these guys sitting up in the media keeping up their controversy, it just reminds me of that slave plantation type mentality.
There's no doubt about that, brother.
Facts.
Especially with Skip Bayless.
But you don't
Skip Bayless.
And you don't never hear Stephen A. Richard Jefferson, Reggie Miller, all them haters sitting up there talking about Steve Nash was better than Larry Bird, or Larry Bird better than Dirk Nowitzki, to the point they got white people hating each other all online like they do with us, and we just fall for it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's true, brother.
And we feel like that's just like me. I just have two daughters. I don't have no son. But you telling me that the seeds I'm putting out is gonna be less than what I am? Black people evolve. We don't devolve. And see, that's what I'm saying. So if we feel like it can be different in different ways, but the players that played back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, they produced a greater breed. The roles and the situations and journeys are different, but it's still an evolution to what they evolved as, and they want us to resent that. And I just don't get it.
You know what else, brother? You make a good point. Is that the people that they putting against each other all got along? Michael, LeBron, and Kobe got along, especially Kobe and LeBron. I mean, Michael's a different era. They never said nothing bad about each other, and when they interact with each other, it seems sincere. So they appreciate them.
It was the media that they was putting against each other.
Yeah, well, because a lot of people making a lot of money off that, brother.
And one thing LeBron ain't gonna be hated for, and it ain't got nothing to do with basketball. They hate anytime a brother can come into a situation and flip their own devices against them. And see, when you got brothers hating each other, They don't build businesses, friendship, and relationship that provide over that generational wealth. So now all these guys are starting to invest, and they making the generational wealth. So that decrease their value in our life. And so the longer we hate each other, we don't ever form these partnerships to start doing that type of stuff. You can be say that's just like me. Hell, my brother, I die for him, but hell, it me and him on the court one-on-one. I'm finna take it to it.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's facts, brother. And LeBron started a movement where actual black men not only dominating the NBA, but entertainment, man.
Right.
Yep, with their production company.
Yep. I'm sitting up there watching the Grammys with my girl, and my main man sitting up there with the #1 singer in the world.
I always say, CL, the greater you are, the more people hate you, bro.
That's right.
Unfortunately, man.
And brothers, people was having a conniption fit a couple of days ago because all their heroes, #1 thing is what? Scoring. But who's #1 in scoring?
Yep.
You can't change the history books, baby.
They pay Stephen A. Smith all that money to perpetuate hate between his people, and he couldn't even start doing it when he out the clock. Just like when he sat up there and disrespected Rihanna for Beyonce. And what was that?
Right. What was that needed for? That came out of nowhere. That's what he do, family. You're right. That's a good assessment, brother.
It's sickening.
And nobody thinking about that. Yep, he does that.
But like I said, I don't care what they said about LeBron. I don't care what they said for shit. I'm gonna love and respect that man, and I ain't even never met him.
And last but not least, y'all, what God bless his soul. What was Kobe's last tweet? To all you people trying to pit Kobe against LeBron, what was his last tweet on this earth?
He told him to accept that man.
Yep. He gave him credence. He appreciated his talent, man. That was his last tweet on earth. There wasn't no hating. And then what they tried to do to Kareem this week, Kareem has always been a competitor, man. He come from that generation. My pops like that. Old black men like that, they don't smile. They old school. They don't get excited, man. They might be feeling some way. When I used to play sports, man, my old man, I only seen him cry once when I won first place. That's the only time I ever seen him cry. But after that, he was back on my ass. My father around that age, that's what they do. And he was sincere. He was sincere in his appreciation for LeBron. Then you got clowns clowning him because, ooh, look at Kareem's face. He ain't looking right. He ain't smiling. Man, Kareem don't owe nobody nothing.
Kareem could have smiled. He could have been in tears with joy, and they still gonna paint that negative because that's what they like to do.
That's the best generation of our people. He don't owe nobody nothing.
I got a question, everybody. How long y'all think LeBron gonna hold the scoring title for? Because I think so.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, he played two. Yeah, I'm with y'all on that.
If LeBron plays 2 more years, ain't he gonna way past that? He gonna even raise the bar higher?
He probably be around 41, 41.6, 41.7 in the next 2 years. He'll definitely be at 40.
Not in our lifetime is gonna see see that record break.
Because if you as good as LeBron is and you playing 20 years, you're gonna be a multi-billionaire. So what's the incentive of sitting up there taking that beat and trying to get 40,000 points, man?
Yep,
you're gonna be on your third. You're gonna be on your third salary and like making. Man, hell,
nobody doing this here, bro. No, I don't think nobody's ever gonna be an all NBA player for 19 out of 20 years. I don't think nobody gonna average 25 or more points for 19 out of their 20 years. I don't think nobody as healthy as him to put up them numbers. I don't think nobody.
And you tell me that don't show the evolution of black people.
Man, hey, who are you, brother? What's your name?
My name.
Yeah. What's your name, bro?
Dino.
How old are you, brother?
48.
That's why you my age. That's why you talking like that. See, I knew it was a reason. We come from that, don't we, family? We come from that.
I hate that fear nigga, slave nigga.
That's right.
Mentality. I hate it. I despise it because we too good, gradable people.
Man, I grew up in the neighborhood, brother. I love my brothers and sisters. I mean, to this damn day, I had a ball in the hood. Fuck all that bullshit. Somebody gonna shoot me. You gonna take my girl. I had a fucking ball.
Hey, you know what? I got a question, y'all. Hey, you know, if we didn't have, since we talking about I know we still talking about sports, man. You talking about culture. You know, if we all got along, we'd be one of the strongest, like,
We will be
raised
the
on.
strongest. We will be.
You
And,
think our enemies don't know that?
yeah. And y'all know what changed that? The most powerful thing that brought us together, that's taught us about our history, because me and this brother can attest this, was hip hop. When hip hop first came out, it was all pro black. It was pro Queens. It was power, black power. It was X Clan. It was Public Enemy. That's what we were. But then when them corporate ass, I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to mess my man's channel up. Y'all know them type of people I'm talking about. Y'all know I ain't gonna gotta say what type of white people. When they got hold of our art, it was all over, baby. And that's what happened.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing. The thing that kills us, like us Hispanics, and then my mom is half black and all that. I got Jamaican cousins and aunts and stuff like that. Is competing against each other.
No. See. Let me give you a little history lesson, my brother. I know you got different Hispanics and Jamaican in you. I'm talking African Americans. We didn't care. I don't care what you see on TV. You are talking to the real deal, and I'm talking serious talk. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. Fuck what you see on TV. It's the community, bro. Now, what they want to report.
That's what I'm saying. Listen. I was born and raised in New York, right?
New York different from Chicago, bro.
No, I'm not.
It's a total difference. New York, y'all got all them immigrants and shit up in there. We ain't got that on the South Side of Chicago.
Now, listen, it's back in the days. It wasn't with all the immigrants. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not comparing about where you from, what you went through, what I'm good. I'm 40 years old. I've seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying that as within us, within the community, it's a lot of competition with each other. You know what I mean? You step outside with something new, they're gonna look at you and want to compare and try to do better than you. That's what's fucking a lot of shit up, and what fucking a lot of shit up is social media.
Yeah.
Everybody want to live a life that you don't live and you can't live.
I agree with what both of y'all are saying, because they're just like, you got to be in your element. They're just like me. If my daughter's in their 20s, if they friends come over, I mean, even though they live, I'm just saying hypothetically, I don't need to be sitting there talking to them, unless they asking me for my opinion about something. It need to be somebody in their own age range. So when we got these older guys from the old days still sitting out here spewing their hate and mentality, it's always gonna keep us divided, and that stuff spews over onto a volleyball court. I grew up watching Michael Jordan on TV, and because they were like some of the first blacks that you could look up to on TV. But just knowing that when I saw him get his speech and he said Pat Riley told him he can't be hanging out with Patrick Ewing, I was like, and y'all relish that? Master told somebody what to do and they do it.
Oh yeah, that generation was Uncle Tom and Hard. I don't nah. But we talking square business. That's all I can say. Because that 90s thing and all that, we did it the hard way. We did it 10 toes down. All they did was what their master told them to do.
Did y'all know that how when AD was in New Orleans, they used to call him the PR Prince, and as soon as he linked up with LeBron, they started calling him street clothes?
Yeah, that's bogus.
Yeah. I take 10 of street clothes before I take one of some of the other players in the league.
Right.
But
hey, Art,
what's good with it?
I got a question for you. How you feel about the trades we got so far?
I'm real excited to see how we all play together. You talking about the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just excited to see how this new bigger lineups work. You know what I'm saying? Because before the trade deadline, I was saying I hope they make enough trades to where they flip the roster enough to make him change his rotations. Force him to change his rotations.
I think they did, Art.
You know what I'm saying? First got rid of Russ. You know what I'm saying? And then Patrick Beverly out the starting lineup because we was always like, man, so is Pat gonna still be in the lineup even when we got Rory and Beasley, and then they got rid of him for Mo
Their bench got better.
Yes.
Their second squad got better.
Hey, they got to play Austin Reeves 30 minutes, man. I'm sorry. They got to.
He's nice, ain't he? He definitely got to be a starter. I agree with that. I changed my mind.
Yeah. And I hope this clown sees that instead of just trying to get everybody in. You got to play Austin Reeves 3. That's your third option. I'm sorry. There's no question about that.
He got high IQ.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just hope
He played well with
Birmingham.
everybody. He played well with everybody.
I got a question. Do y'all think we should continue to play AD at center? I don't think so.
No, man. He should have never been back. If the
No.
man said he was uncomfortable there, he shouldn't have been playing it in the first place. You should have never got rid of Dwight Howard.
Yeah, but why Howard? It was another slow buck sometimes.
No, but that's not the point, man. Dwight Howard and that combination of two big centers taking that pressure off AD, it worked. Why are you gonna change it?
It worked. That's what I be trying
Damn.
to tell people.
I mean, what are y'all looking at, man?
Now you got big. Now you got big man. Now you could put AD back in the. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't think he is though, bro. I promise you. Because look what they did to Thomas Bryant, right?
Yep.
When AD came back, they said beforehand that they was excited to see them play together, but didn't even play them together.
Not 1 minute.
Not 1 minute. So the backup was Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant gone.
Yeah.
He gonna slide right into there. You know what I'm saying? Mo Bamba gonna be the backup center.
And AD seemed like he the type of person that always trying to please somebody. I wish he would have told them, I don't want to do it. You got the same gravitas as LeBron. Say, man, okay, get somebody for me to do that. If that ain't what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I wish you would just go off like that. I mean, just in the matter of speaking, man. If they had big boy up there who played for the Bulls now, I'll be forgetting these names, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about, to play center, man. Why you ain't keep him? He was killing on the boards.
Yeah.
They left the playoff team go during the off season, man. And then they picked up Westbrook, and the rest is history.
It's hard to trust a coach that think Pat Beverly should be guarded at Bradley Ingram.
Man, yes, a good boy. This brother here is talking squat. I was smiling at this dude, man. And meanwhile, Wyndon Gabriel was on the bench, and I'm like, Gabriel's the perfect opponent for this dude, man. Because he can't score, shoot shots. We don't need no. We got scoring, man. We got plenty of scoring. We need defense, and B.I. went to work on him. They lost that game. I threw my damn remote out the damn window, man. I was so mad.
He was cooking.
You know, she's saying the fact that Dwight wanted to come back, but they said they wanted 80 at the spot. It just it's weird. It's really weird.
Facts.
You know?
Okay, so let me ask a question then. If already two coaches came in and they doing the same thing, as in putting him in center and not putting him in his true position, is that really the coach from the coach's saying, or that's really from the front office as in saying no, put him as that?
I think that's on the coaching, because he had his system before he came here, David. See, it's 1 in, 4 out, and that don't play bigs. You know what I'm saying? And he even said that he was going to try to play. Hey, check your background noise, please. He even said that he was going to try to play bigs, both bigs, if the other big can shoot. That's why Damon Jones never played. That's why Thomas Bryant, when Thomas Bryant showed that he could shoot threes a little bit, stretch the floor a little bit, he still ain't played two bigs, but he played them when AD was out. You know what I'm saying? So he could have played two bigs in that system, but he just chooses not to. So we're gonna have a backlog at guards now and a backlog at forwards now, because he's gonna play only 80 at the big. When 80 come out, it's gonna be either Wyndon Gabriel or Mo Bamba.
And all that affects AD defensively, because AD can rotate defensively as about as good as anybody in the league, man. Y'all remember he was locking down what's the name on the Nuggets in the bubble, bro, when they were switching out. He came out and met him and was defending him. The only way he can do that if he ain't guarding the damn center down low.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the best way to protect AD till he get that foot and ankle all the way back where is to take him under all that traffic under the rim and put him back at the floor.
That's
facts.
Yep. Anybody can see that.
I think Mo Bamba should start center and let Davis play power forward. That'd be deadly.
It'll be a dream situation.
Right, man. Mo Bamba, what, 25? 24?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, and he's 7 feet tall.
Official 7-footer.
Yeah, and can shoot threes. You only need to hit a couple of games. You ain't got to be going crazy out there.
Now they were saying that he didn't play that much in Orlando because Bol was playing. Jonathan Isaacs just came back. They got some other bigs down there I forgot about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he couldn't break the line against Bol. That's crazy. But since I've been covering Bol, he been getting buckets.
What is Wagner? A power forward?
Who?
That Wagner boy.
Mo Bamba, he is center.
Oh, I'm talking about that Wagner or Wagner. They're two brothers. Are they on the Wizards?
Mo Wagner.
Yeah. Them two brothers. One of them can shoot like crazy. Is he a power forward?
Yeah, they like power forwards, small centers, small power forwards. But yeah, I think one of them niggas out the league already. The other one hanging on by a shoestring.
Right. But all I know is, I think we're gonna make a big push and try to get like at least 6, 7 seed. I can see that happening if we get our chemistry together.
Yeah, I just want us to make the play-in. I want us to make our push now to get from 9 and better, and then we can work everything out with 20 games left. But this next 5 games, bro, that's why I say I think we need to win them all. I ain't fucking.
We do. And you know what LeBron said? He and AD, they said we don't fear nobody in the league. You know what I'm saying?
They make it to the playoffs, but shit, they gotta make it to the playoffs. Otherwise, everything we did was a failure.
Listen, I just think that if AD plays the way that he was before he got hurt, and this squad can mesh up, I really think that they could go deep.
Yeah, I don't, because really we could beat any team if we got our chemistry together.
Especially when you get AD to roaming around, that boy is dangerous when he roaming.
Yeah, brother. That's what I was saying.
He crashing that backboard, coming in there yamming on you, and you don't even know he coming. But I know all of us gonna be on the edge of our seat waiting on 8 o'clock Saturday tomorrow.
You doing a live?
Check your background noise, please. Check your background noise.
Is it better? It might have been mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I think we should try to, LeBron and AD, they gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But I think we should keep them fresh. We should stay healthy for the playoffs because everybody know LeBron played different in the regular season than the playoffs. So, I mean,
I feel better if Darvin Ham go ahead and put in the guy they're going to start in this game Saturday because we don't have time to wait for them to integrate. They're going to have to learn that on the court.
Yep.
You ain't in the NBA for no reason. They're going to take time with that chemistry, but like I said, sometimes you just got to go ahead and get it under fire.
Right. Hey, Art, remember we was talking about, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, we was talking about if we was going to make trades or not. You there, Art?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I was ordering my food, man. Shit, it's the 2-hour mark, y'all.
Oh,
I appreciate y'all. That's my time. You know what I'm saying? David C, Dino, CL, Joe, appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody.
No problem.
Came up here before, East Side, Sturdy. Who I'm missing? I'm missing one more. Bees. Who else? I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Yes, sir. Hey, I will see y'all tomorrow for the Warriors games at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a big game. We get all our start lineup back. all our rotation players back. 7 new players, man. Well, 6 new players. Then Brian will be back. So definitely gonna be a good game.
I think we're gonna crush the Warriors.
We gotta crush them, man. You gotta be the start of something good. It gotta be the start of something good, man. I'm definitely be here live and streaming this game. And I appreciate Derrick Henry for coming through on the panel too, man. I almost forgot about your ass. You came up here to fight me. Looking so fucking hoodie, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out, man. I'll see y'all later, bro.
All right, be smooth, all right.
Yeah.